So me and the man were sitting around the big parlor room, and a couple of things you have to understand about the big parlor room. It's not like what they depicted on YouTube channel. It's a much big boxier, broader. It's much more, the ceiling's 17 feet tall. You can't even see the two walls when you're looking straight from the center. Your peripheral vision, you can see one wall but not the other. That's how broad it is, with giant picture windows and windows above the picture windows. So when they describe the big parlor room, you should listen to what I say, the dog, and the drawings. That's like an artist's rendering that doesn't even have any concept. They never were in the big parlor room. But the thing about the big parlor room is you have to understand, too, the man has an unlimited supply, like for generations to come, and feasts. He could have feasts if he wanted. Never is going to run out of bourbon and other forms of alcohol. They have ale. It's a cross between beer and goat piss. It's called ale. It's the real ale. Like if you have to drink it for like 2 or 3 days, a little bit at a time, to keep from getting deathly sick, they kind of break themselves into it over the course of like a week to get ready for the big drunk fests of ale. But anyways, that's part of what makes the big parlor room so special. It's a big, beautiful, giant, rich person's posh, like the Waldorf Astoria lobby, okay? It's a magnificent room. It was, one step below a great hall in the Astors, the great halls that the Vanderbilts built for their balls. This was a parlor room, but could double as a small, giant hall. It was almost as big as a tennis court by itself, and it was filled with so much accoutrement and antiques, this, that, the other thing, high-dollar Steinway piano. They don't even show the Steinway piano in the picture on the YouTube on the big man, but it doesn't matter. The one thing I was going to say is when the man gets so drunk, he doesn't know where he is or what's going on. It's called being in a state of comastosity. He becomes comatose, but he's walking comatose. Like you heard of walking pneumonia. He he's half awake. He blurts crap out. He's comatose, but he's like a zombie. He's like walking comatose. It's a state of comatosity. And he'll come up with the craziest stuff. He starts talking about this mower he wants to buy. He says it's 17 feet wide. It's bat wing. That's what the man kept saying. He goes, 17 feet wide bat wing. 93 horsepower. I looked at him. I said, say that again. He goes, oh, gosh, come on. What are you, stupid? 17 feet. Rough mower. Bat wing. He always worked a bat wing in, like a bat wing. A bat wing? What's so big about a bat wing? He says it every single time. 17-foot bat wing, 93 horsepower is what they use to run that thing. It's like it would lift off and start flying 93 horsepower. What are you kidding me? The man said to me. I don't know what he was talking about. He referred to bat wing, this 93 horsepower, as bat wings, horsepowers. It got so boring, I thought, God bless, I wish this guy would finally pass out. Before you knew it, poof, he passed out cold, and it was over for the evening. But I daydreamed it, or what do you call it? It's not sublimated, but I couldn't figure it out. What he meant by 17 foot, and he would always say bat wing. Like he had to get the bat wing in there, bat wing. The mower had a bat wing, or 2 bat wings, I'm not sure, and it had 93 horse. Bat wing horse. So it was an interesting big parlor, but that's what you have to realize. The big parlor is not what they depict at all. It's a big, giant, luxurious, rich, elitist parlor room, okay? And the other thing is the man, he could get this drunk until his liver gives out every day if he wants to. He has to exert some control. He has to be a man about it, or he could just, stumble down into blithereens, of the Bourbon-esque drowning, but like a fruit fly or something. But who knows? Hopefully that's not how this story ends.